This is it. Quite a big pie there. Kind of prune it heavily. Never wash the roots. Never, 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 never. Okay? So today we're gonna transform this Asian Ligustrum. So yesterday I did a little bit of this carving because it looked bad. The Ligustrum has a pretty one of the hardest wood I have ever seen in bonsai, and I think I did a pretty good job. Look at this. This is how it looked before, and this is how it looks now, because I had this tree for a long time now. It grows pretty slow. I mean, yeah, it gets bushy like this, but it grows fast, but it doesn't thicken up. Look at this branch. Look how long it is and how thin it is. So you have to be patient with this type of tree. Today we're gonna do a big transformation. First of all, I will be pruning it because it clearly needs pruning, and it clearly needs repotting also. Check these roots out. So we're gonna be putting it in this way smaller pot. I want to prune it first because by doing this I can manipulate the tree easier. So I'm gonna start from the top as usual and work my way down. Always leave your trees to grow very heavy and prune them back heavy, because otherwise you will not get ramifications. Just gonna do like an initial pruning here, and we're gonna just close up and see what we can fix even more. But first of all, I want to reduce it so I can see what's left to be done. So first of all, heavy back, and then we'll do the really fine stuff. This is kind of the front, kind of like this, and I just want to clean it up even more. Prune it back. Also, I'm gonna try to cut down on what's growing on the inside and what's growing downwards, so we can kind of see, even if I prune individual leaves like this, I want to see my structure. It's got a pretty neat structure that I've built throughout the years, and I want to be able to kind of see it. Yeah, there's a lot more to be done on this tree, but I told you it grows pretty slowly. Yeah, I'm not liking this here. It's too bushy. I need to clean it up way better. But also I want to preserve this rounded shape, so I'm not gonna go in that heavy. But still, we need it to ramify and to be better and better. So this is it for now. I'm quite happy with the looks. It's starting to get that little dome shape. It needs to fill in some more, but for now it's good. We need to get on with the repotting process. I'm gonna take a brush with some vinegar and clean up this trunk a little bit. Let's take the plant out of the pot. Cut some of these roots first. Maybe that will make our life easier. Yes, let's try it now, and of course it will come out easier. Oh, come on, yeah. Whew. That was quite a struggle. Oh, yeah. So, look at this. It's the shape of the pot. So, let's take our little stick and just start. First of all, I need to recover the wires. Find the wires, not recover them. I don't want to recover them, I want to find them so I can pull them out. Come on. Using some heavy duty tools here. Okay, that's one. And maybe we can find the other one too. So, you know what? I forgot to clean the trunk. I'm just going to do it now. But I want to pull out on the other set of wires. Here they are. So let me just try to grab them. Man, this is hard. Haven't worked on big trees for a long time now. The roots are very, very compacted, which is good, but oh, here we go. Yeah. Whew. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of a huge part of this. That's gonna, nothing fancy, just gonna loosen them like this. And I think I can come in straight with some heavy duty prune-ups and just remove this bottom part. Just as it is. Just trying to keep it straight. So the bottom of your root mass needs to be straight. It helps out a lot with the repotting process. So yeah, this is it. Quite a big pie there. And let's work the roots even more. So we're just going to do it like this. And just work them so we can see some of them in the body. Also on the edges. Just do it like this. Do it hard, do it hard. And then very hard for me to film big trees in this environment. Let's pull them out like that. Yeah. Clean out the top also. So, because it's way too compacted. Okay. And let's prune it some more so we can fit it in the pot. I can now use my small pruners and just kind of prune it heavily. I kind of need an oval shape. Yeah, it could be a little squarish, doesn't matter, but I need it to fit into my pot. So don't worry about it, because I've pruned a lot from the top, and that gives me the luxury of pruning a lot of the roots. So kind of like that. I think we're done here. Always, 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 I'm gonna say it 1,000 times, always leave a root ball, no matter the type of the tree, the species. Always, this is how a root ball needs to look. Never wash it, so leave it like this. Okay, this is the processor, the heart of the tree is right here. You don't want to mess with that symbiotic connection between the root and the substrate. So never wash the roots, never, 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 never. Okay, there's a connection there. There's microorganisms, there's microflora, microfauna. Don't mess with the roots. Okay, I've taken a lot of the roots, but that's fine, because this type of tree has such an aggressive growth at the root level, so it will be just fine. I've got my pot here, it's prepared. Put a decent layer in, and we're gonna, as usual, make a little hill in the middle. Okay, let's pick up our tree and see how I can arrange this tree in the pot. I think I'm gonna need to prune it. Oh no, this is the front, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but I need to prune the roots a little bit more on the side, so it will fit in nicely. Okay, kind of like this. I'm gonna see how can I make this work and make it look, but first make it look very, very good. But first of all, I need to place it firmly here, and I will be able to move it around, but I think I'm good. I'm gonna go in with the wires. One more to the left. Pull and twist. Pull and twist. pull and twist, and just tie it very, very, very good. So the tree is now secured. Always secure your bonsai trees to the pots. Always, 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 always. There is no other way. Because, let's cut the excess, because you don't know what can happen. Okay? You can accidentally hit them, and you can always kind of pick them up like this. It's better to pick up your trees like this. Okay? So I'm gonna take a look one more time at this tree. I want it slanting a little bit towards the back, so I'm gonna fix that by pushing substrate underneath the roots here, the root ball. I'm gonna pull on it, and I'm gonna push substrate underneath it, and it will help us maintain the angle that we desire. Okay, so even more. Let me see. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now the tree sits like I want it to sit, and we're just gonna fill the gaps with fresh potting mix and just work it very, very, very well. Put some more, work it, put some more, work it. Maybe I'll try to put some sphagnum, to put some green moss, to plant some green moss on this tree, but it's kind of tricky now because it's winter and it's pretty dry, but I will try to do it. Anyways, so work your potting mix in pretty nice and pretty good. And we're almost done here. Of course, I'm gonna take it to the showers to get rid of all the dust, this dust that all of these soil particles made, and then they're rubbing one another. So this is the final result. This is my cute little Asian Ligustrum, or Chinese Ligustrum. This will look pretty neat. I need to fill this part in and also here, but that will happen. That will happen little by little. So I'm liking it. Because it slants to the right like this, we need to build it more here, because now it's out of balance, but I liked the angle with the pot, so that's why I did it that way. Okay, and we need to counterbalance it by growing it a little bit more on this part. So hope you enjoyed and liked this video, and please like it. Also please comment, and please watch the next video because it's good. See you all. Thanks.